Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be all about Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So this just came over to the Nintendo Switch. Mario 3D World was previously on the Wii U and I feel is a criminally underrated Mario title. Like, nobody talks about it ever. We always hear about Galaxy, we always hear about Odyssey, we always hear about Sunshine, we always hear about 64. We even hear about Paper Mario, but nobody ever talks about Mario 3D World. In fact, a lot of people oftentimes get it confused with Mario 3D Land, which was on the 3DS and featured the same core mechanics of gameplay. You know, it's kind of like a 3D Mario with an isometric type of view and some Captain Toad stages and Mario, Luigi, the Princess, and Toad. Basically the same game, just this one is bigger. This one was on the console. This one was on Wii U. It was a different game. So do not get it confused. I had people in my live chat that were thinking this was the same as the 3DS version for whatever reason. And I get it. It could be kind of confusing, especially because this was a title on a console that, for whatever reason, many people didn't like. A lot of people skipped out on a lot of the Wii U titles, which is why I welcome the Wii U ports. This was one of the few Wii U titles out there that I wanted to come over to the Nintendo Switch. Bring the rest. Bring Xenoblade Chronicles X. You know what I mean? Bring Devil's Third. Bring whatever's left. You know? Bring the Wii U games, because I feel this game is criminally underrated. So I played Bowser's Fury on stream yesterday for almost 8 hours. I 100%ed the whole entire Bowser's Fury portion of this game. But we're going to talk about this as a whole. Alright? Not to jump into it, because the one thing people want to know is, Eric, is this worth buying? This is a full retail Switch game. And a lot of people are under the impression that it's just going to be the same odd thing. And that, you know, oh, I already have it on Wii U. I don't need it because Bowser's Fury is just some dumb DLC thing. I gotta tell you guys, you are mistaken. To even ask if a Mario game is worth it, in my opinion, is completely blasphemous. Now, if you think about it, when has there ever been a Mario game that is not worth it? Now, I already know. You're going to say the same thing that my chat said. Hotel Mario, Mario's Time Machine, Mario's Missing. None of those were Mario games that were developed by Nintendo. Rest assured, if it's a Mario game and Nintendo is developing it, it's more than likely going to be a masterpiece. A timeless masterpiece that to this day, no matter how late it is, you can pick it up, play it, and it will still be as solid as ever. I think of all of them. All the NES Marios, all the GameCube Marios, all of the 64 Marios, every single mainline Mario game has always been polished, always been incredible. And this one, I believe Mario 3D World came out in 2012, 2013. Quite some time ago, maybe even a little bit after that. I don't know. Either way, it's been about like 7 years, just about, that this game came out on the Wii U. And it is amazing. I hadn't played it in a while, so it was a nice little trip down memory lane, being reminded of some of the wacky levels. This one features the cat power-up. So this was the debut of the cat power-up. It was also the debut of Captain Toad. So yeah, there's small mini levels that are scattered throughout the world that are mini Toad puzzles. But, you know, that was a nice little hindsight at the time. Created a brand new franchise, the Captain Toad franchise. But yeah, if you haven't played Mario 3D World, it kind of goes back to basics as far as a Mario game goes. Because before this, we had Galaxy 1 and 2. We also had Sunshine. And we had all sorts of other gimmicky Mario games that had a lot of craziness, a lot of different gameplay mechanics. You know, Galaxy was unbelievable, but it had like the space and the upside down gravity stuff. This one goes back to the roots of Mario games and keeps it simple. You got all the fun-filled power-ups like the Tanuki suit, you have the Hammer Brothers suit, you have the Fire Flower, you have the Star Power, and you have the Cat suit, which allows you to climb up walls. And it's awesome. You can play 4 players simultaneously. A player controls Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad. It's kind of like Mario U Deluxe, but it's in 3D, not 2D. You can play all at the same time. You could even connect online with this and play with friends online. I didn't get a chance to do that because I have absolutely no friends, but it's awesome. It's Mario in all of its glory, all of its wackiness. You go through the stages. The stages actually aren't that big in the grander scheme of things. Like Galaxy and Sunshine had humongous levels that were full of different secrets and all sorts of different stuff to do. Odyssey was also one of those games that had a huge variety of stuff to do in the levels. These keep it pretty safe. There are a little bit of branching paths and some secrets, but the main idea is to find 3 green stars in each level to get the full completion. You get all of these 3 green stars to unlock further levels to progress in the stage. Now, initially you get 6 worlds, and then when you get to the end, there's 2 more, and then when you beat the game, you get 4 more worlds. So there's about a total of like 8 worlds plus 4, so I think there's like 12 worlds total in Mario 3D World. So there is a good bit of content here. Now, there is no Yoshi, there's no, you know, power-ups like that, but you still get a lot of fun. It's more focused on the co-op of everything, kind of like just having like a fun type of platform game. This is kind of like a platform party type of game. Now, I reviewed this years ago when it first came out, and I think everything that I said about this game stands true to this day. It looks phenomenal on the Wii U, but it looks even better on the Switch. Looking at the colors, the vibrance, the way the cartoon character look of the enemies is, the cutscenes. This is a great Mario game. It's just as solid as ever. So, of course, it is worth it. Now, Bowser's Fury, what is it? It's more than just a DLC, guys. It's fantastic. It's like a huge open-world Mario game. It's like if you took a big stage from Odyssey and made it 10 times bigger, had a whole bunch of secrets thrown without it, and just made it like an open-world Mario game. This is what you would have. So a lot of people are kind of confused at what it is. So initially, something is wrong with Bowser. So Bowser Jr. comes to Mario and asks for his help. So Bowser's like in an area where there's a whole bunch of like black gloop that is corrupting him and making him very furious. Your goal is to light up all the lighthouses in the area. It's different scattered islands. These lighthouses get rid of the ooze. Every so often, Bowser wakes up from his slumber and just goes postal and attacks Mario. Like, he lights up the whole area, he breathes fire, and he just turns scary and evil. So every few minutes, Bowser kind of makes life a living hell for you until you find a shine. So you have to find shines. There's 100 shines total. A lot of people are like, I heard Bowser's Fury is not that long. It took me about 6.5 hours to 100% complete it to get all 100 stars. And I guess it's more at your own pace to how fast it can be. If you're a seasoned Mario expert, it shouldn't take you more than 1 day to play Bowser's Fury. But there's a lot more of a bigger picture with Bowser's Fury, I would feel. First of all, it's a blast. It's a perfect example of something that Nintendo added to a game that they didn't need to. It feels like a completely brand new experience. It really plays a lot like Mario Odyssey, if I would have to say anything, and how it feels so huge, how it feels so brand new and big. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of, I guess, fan service. You'll recognize a lot of like little Easter eggs and stuff. But it has the mechanics of Mario 3D World. So you have the cat suit and everything like that. But it's really neat because it's an open world concept. And that's never really been done in a Mario game, where each island in the open world map is its own like themed like little island. And there's like 5 or 6 stars to get, or cat shines, I'm sorry, in each area for a total 100. And that leads me to believe that maybe the next big Mario game might be an open world game like this, if you think about it. That would be really neat. We've never seen the open world genre taken on by Super Mario. And I gotta say, even though it was only 6.5 hours to complete, it was a lot of fun. It was pretty chill. I have the full stream on my channel if you want to watch me play it 100%. I feel that Nintendo should consider developing more optional modes to all their ports, all their remasters and stuff. Like, could you imagine if they made something like this on a Twilight Princess port, or a Wind Waker port, or an Ocarina port? If they just made like a whole new mode that you could play for like another 6 hours, and it's not paid DLC, it's included with the price of the game, I'm there. So overall, I think it is a really good deal to pick this game up. If you enjoyed it back on the Wii U, do yourself a favor, pick this one up and get Bowser's Fury. This is probably one of the better Switch games out there. I said it. A very good, underrated title that a lot of people skipped over. It's worth it. Stop being a cheap ass. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.